G'day, here I am on my morning run. This one's going to be quite a long one, about 14.5 kilometers. Although it's mostly flat, there's a little bit of a hill to start with. So I've actually got a choice. I go for a really steep hill or a big dip. I think I'll go for the dip today. It's just a little bit of a run to get to the dip. Should be there in about 5 minutes. Alright, I've arrived at the big dip. So it's about 100 meters downhill and another 150 meters uphill. So if you can see that. Alright, let's go. Just running past a concrete factory. Concrete trucks. Alright, that's the steep part done. It's uphill for a bit there. Alright, almost there. See the top. That's the end of the road there. Oh no. There's more uphill. Who guessed? More uphill. Alright, let's go. That's the good thing about uphills, so if you're doing a loop run, at least there's a downhill on the other side. Alright, this is the top of that one. Traffic lights. At least I get a little break while waiting for the pedestrian light to turn green. Whew.
Activity paused.
Okay, here we go.
Activity resumed.
Oh great, it's a slight downhill. Whew. Maybe I didn't need that break after all. There's the intercity commuter train. There's the golf course. Watch out for that water hazard. Alright, coming up to an intersection. As tempting as it is to just run straight through, this one's quite a busy one, even though it doesn't have traffic lights. So it's a good idea to stop and just take a look at what's going on with the traffic before proceeding.
Activity paused.
Oh. So I'm now coming up on what will be the main portion of my run, which will be mostly flat. Just another kilometre to get to that point, or it'd be good to step it up. Alright, this is the end of this road. It's a cul-de-sac. So it's just a short walk to the next road. good excuse to take a short break after all that uphill. Alright, it's just one major road to cross and then we'll start. Alright, this is the main part of my run. Several kilometers in length, but mostly flat. A few ups and downs, but just small ones. This particular road happens to lie along a railway line, so it's fairly straight. Not too many major intersections either. So if you just started doing keto, one of the things you'll notice is that your athletic performance won't be quite the same as it used to be. So your muscles need time to adapt. But one of the things you can do is go on long flat runs, like in the middle of this one. That way you can build up your endurance. Today's weather, it's quite nice actually. It's not cold, it's not really windy. There's a bit of cloud in the sky, but still the sun's coming through. So maybe I should have brought that hat. It's not that I'm worried about getting sunburned. I'm not out long enough when it's only the morning. So the sun's less intense in this part of the world in the morning. But just a little sunshade. It's getting my eyes a little bit, it's getting annoying. At least on the way back, it'll be behind me. Alright, now we're getting into serious territory. The speed limit of the road is about to increase. It's going from 60 kilometers an hour to 80 kilometers an hour. Of course, that only applies to cars, so we're going to keep going at the same pace. Let's go. Ah, look at what we have here. It's a small reserve, or a small park. Just kidding, I'm not that surprised. I knew it was here. As part of every run, you should be doing some core exercises. And what better place to do it than a small park. So let's find a small grassy area and let's get started. Alright, we'll start up with the squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Show you how we go all the way down. 4, back straight. 10. Alright, ready? Now some push-ups. Stuff. There's some sit-ups. 20 of those. Right, that's the core working plan. Now back to the run. Alright, back on the run. Let's go. Hope you're enjoying the music I've put on this. I don't have any music at the moment, of course, so I'm listening to the beat of my own footsteps. So I'm shooting this using a GoPro Hero 11 Black with the medium mod. I'm using the front microphone and it's got the wind protector on it. One of the things I wasn't sure of was, is it better to hold it in the left hand or hold it in the right hand? Probably end up using both, but the thinking was that if I'm running along the left hand side of the road, then the camera's going to be pointing out into the road generally, so you get a better view of what's going on. Cyclists going past and so on. Whereas if I was holding it in my right hand, then it will be pointing predominantly into the either residential or bushy area, and maybe that will be less interesting. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments which side you think is better. Little traffic light here. Got an opportunity for a short breather.
Activity paused.
Yep, it's paused. I did say that this run was mostly flat, but oh no, there's an uphill just before the midpoint as well. But hey, I guess that's fair. Alright, almost at the top of this one. Hopefully there won't be any more big hills, eh? Whew. A bit of a dip crossing this road. And there it is, I can see it, the halfway point. It's an intersection, but I'm not going to cross it. One of the reasons for not going further, besides a longer distance, is that there's actually no footpath from this point to the next town. So it's not safe for pedestrians. Alright, made it. Here I am, the halfway point. Just take a minute to catch my breath. Have a little look around.
Activity paused.
Alright, so the rest of the run, pretty much downhill. So let's go. downhill. So relaxing. My legs are still moving. You have to propel yourself forward. It's a lot easier. Also, let me know in the comments what length video you prefer. Do you prefer 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes? I could upload the whole run, but you probably don't want that.
Minutes. Distance 7.31 kilometers. Average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer. Average speed 8.77 kilometers per hour. Current pace 6 minutes 0.3 seconds per kilometer. Current speed 9.91 kilometers per hour.
So if you're enjoying this content, be sure to leave a thumbs up and also subscribe. That way, it's going to let the YouTube algorithm know that you like watching this channel and you like to see more. So it will help grow the channel. One thing I'd like to do, if the channel grows enough, is get a 360 panoramic camera. That way I can show you both my self-facing view and also the forward-looking view. One of the things you might have noticed me wearing is this harness arrangement. It's actually a camel style backpack, but I mainly just use it to hold my iPhone. Phone is where I have my roadkeeper, and of course if I need anything and I'm in contact with civilization. But if it runs longer than about 12 kilometers like this one, you might be feeling a bit parched, so I'd recommend bringing some water. Maybe next time I bring the water pouch along, so you'll see a tube going through the straps on my harness. Just coming up to a traffic light. It's that long change, so might get another rest. I see the other side's already green, so maybe not. Looks like it's going to go straight away. There we go. Saturday morning rubbish.
Time 55 minutes. Distance 8.03 kilometers. Average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer. Average speed 8.76 kilometers per hour. Current pace 9 minutes 0.2 seconds per kilometer. Current speed 6.64 kilometers per hour.
You might have noticed on these videos that I don't always go the same way. It's not just for a change of scenery, it's also for variety. I believe it's important that you get variety in your runs so that your muscles get used to running on flat, long distances, running up hills, running fast, running slow. It's all good. All right, It's almost the end of the high speed area. We're about to enter the slower speed area. Speed limit 60 kilometers an hour for traffic. You can see on the road it's marked 80 and 60. Whew. Alright, now I'm coming up on the 3/4 waypoint. Why is it before these points there's always an uphill? So here I am, another uphill. Alright, here I am at the 3/4 point. It's a major intersection. So I just need to wait for my turn to cross. Here we go.
Activity resumed.
So it's just a short walk over the railway line again, and it should be mostly downhill, which is a good thing. No trains at the moment. Some steps. Before, this was the end of the road. Now, it's just the beginning. Just need to cross over the footpath and we'll be good to go. Alright, all downhill, let's hope. Yeah, so as you do these runs more often, it gets easier. Doesn't matter if you stop a few times. Keep doing the same distance until you don't need to stop. Then try a longer distance. You can stop as often as you want.
Time 1 hour 10 minutes. Distance 9.
What I like running about on the back streets is it's hardly any traffic. Okay, it's first thing on a Saturday morning, but still, there's not a lot of traffic. Most of the intersections aren't controlled by traffic lights, so there's usually nothing coming and you can just run across. That's usually a good idea to look both ways first. Safety tip. Alright, nothing coming. Cross that one. Alright, I'm coming up to that busy road again. Still a back road, and it's busy at this point as it leads onto a highway. So a lot of cars are going to be coming across me. You can see a few cars coming. Some cars going to turn.
Activity paused.
Good to go. Got a spot. Alright, made it.
Activity resumed. Time 1 hour 15 minutes. Distance 10.38 kilometers. Average pace 7 minutes 14 seconds per kilometer. Average speed 8.3 kilometers per hour. Current pace 5
Alright, coming
minutes
up to the golf course again.
seconds per kilometer.
Progress.
Current speed 10.14 kilometers per hour.
Never actually played on this golf course. One thing I noticed about the water hazard, I'll just slow down. If you can see, I'll try and zoom in. There's actually a boat on the water hazard. And they're just dummies sitting there. But it's a nice little joke anyway.
Activity paused.
There's even someone holding a hull flag. I'm not sure.
Activity resumed.
The idea is to try and hit your ball into the boat. If you don't mind losing a ball or waiting out to get it, it's probably all good.
Time 1 hour 20 minutes. Distance 11.05 kilometers. Average pace 7 minutes 14 seconds per kilometer. Average speed 8.29 kilometers per hour. Current pace 5 minutes 44 seconds per kilometer. Current speed 10.46 kilometers per hour.
There's my Run Keeper app telling me how I'm doing. I'll be interested to hear in the comments what app you use when you go for your run. At the moment I've got it set to 5-minute intervals. I'd also be curious to hear how frequently it reports to you how you're doing. And of course, if you like what you're seeing at the moment, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. That would really help. Alright, coming up on the next intersection. Saturday market in progress. Get a breather. Maybe 30 seconds. Alright. A few more seconds of rest.
Activity paused.
Not for long. There we go. At least the next bit's downhill. Alright. Now at the top of the last big hill. So this was the top of the dip running up. And you remember how I said there's a choice? So I think I'd rather not hit the uphill of the other half of the dip, so I'll just take what is now a downhill. There's a short little uphill to get to that. Just need to cross the road here. Okay. And I'll see you at the top of the hill. Alright, here I am at the top of what will be a massive downhill. Just need to wait for some traffic. We'll be good to go. Alright, let's go. It's a bit of a busy road. It's busier than the dip that I ran down.
Average pace 7 minutes 21 seconds per kilometer. Average speed 8.17 kilometers per hour. Current pace 14 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer. Current speed 4.01 kilometers per hour.
When you're running down a downhill, you don't want to run too fast. It's tempting to, but you're more likely to have a bit of an accident. So you might trip, stumble, or just aggravate whatever blisters you might have at this point. Not that I have any. Running downhill is also good exercise, but it's still working. You're still braking your acceleration. So it's still a good workout. And some stairs. That's how steep this road is. You have to have stairs. Running up this hill. Oh, leave that one for another video. But on that video it will be just the uphill, nothing else. A couple of times up this hill and I'm done. Alright, and that's the bottom of the hill. May not look it, but that is quite steep. Occasionally when you're running along, find the odd obstacle and pass this truck here. Alright, almost there. Just on the second to last intersection. Just waiting for the light to turn green.
Activity paused.
Alright, this is the final intersection of my run. So this will be the start of the cool down section. And I'm just going to walk it back from here. So thanks for watching all the way to the end. I hope you're enjoying this content. Do leave a like and subscribe to the channel.
Paused.
And you can sit back and relax now. I've done all the hard work. Just kidding. Now it's your turn. Good luck with your keto run, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.